Now, here's the New York Times reporting that the shaky ceasefire takes hold. Trump's dropping those truths out there. He's like, don't you drop a bomb or you're all grounded and you're not having dessert for 2 weeks. Live updates. Shaky ceasefire takes hold. Trump lashed out at both Iran and Israel for launching attacks after this case. I think he lashed out a little bit more at Israel. He lashed out at Israel and Iran in expletive-laced remarks to reporters. Mr. Trump said he was not happy. He sharply criticized Israel for firing on Iran right after we made the deal. Why did they do that? And said that the two adversaries didn't know what they were doing. What the F they were doing. A White House official said that Trump had spoken with Benjamin of Israel on Tuesday morning and was firm and direct with Benji about what needed to happen to sustain a ceasefire. You listen to me, Benjamin. Mr. Netanyahu's office said that Iran had fired missiles after the ceasefire took effect. We were responding to them. And that the Israeli military had retaliated by striking a radar system near Tehran. Iran's military denied violating the ceasefire, but Netanyahu's statement indicated, no, our retaliation was just responding to them, so they launched first. That appeared to suggest that the two sides, both of whom which claimed it prevailed in the conflict, they want the truth to hold. And a True Social post said, Israel is not going to attack. All their planes will turn around and head home. Mr. Trump's comments came before he left for Washington over the weekend. Global reaction, trading fire, diplomacy, all the things. Al Green of Texas is joining AOC, Occasional Cortex, and they're having a hard time coming up with the new prospective policy for America. So they just turned back to the default, which is really what they do. It's just attack Trump because they've got no other creativity. But he's going to be introducing articles of impeachment. All right, and that's the gist of it. So it's holding at the moment. Here was the president today taking questions from the press about this and other issues before he headed out of the country to Norway. Kill that. All right, Mr. President.
I don't think so, but I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit, and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down. It's ridiculous. I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal. They didn't have to unload. And I didn't like the fact that the retaliation was very strong. But in all fairness, Israel unloaded a lot, and now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you, and I'm telling you, I'm not happy about that, Israel, either. So all I do is play both sides. I'm going now to NATO. Some of you are going with me, and I think it's going to be successful. We'll see. I'll let you know.
Are you going to be the agreement when you done in the Middle East?
Look, you're asking me about women in the Middle East. It's getting a lot better. Things are happening at a high level. And Saudi Arabia's done a really good job. It's coming out far faster than I thought. So we're very happy about what's happening with women in the Middle East.
No, I'm talking about the new dawn in the Middle East that you managed to achieve last night.
Yeah.
The region is going to a new place. Can you tell us what's your future plans for Gaza, for the hostages?
It's a new dawn. I appreciate the question. You're very nice. Who are you?
Thank you. I'm Maria Cross from Israeli Channel News.
We have to have Israel calm down because they went on a mission this
Yeah, tell him.
I got to get Israel to calm down now.
Do you have to speak with the Prime Minister? Did you talk to Prime Minister?
All sides, not to, but reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating the ceasefire. So
I think they both violated it. I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't like the fact that Israel went out this morning at all, and I'm going to see if I can stop it. So as soon as I get away from you, I'm going to see if I can stop it, okay? I think it's been completely demolished. I think the reason we're here is because those pilots, those B-2 pilots, did an unbelievable job. The fake news, like CNN in particular, they're trying to say, I agree that it was destroyed, but maybe not that destroyed. You know what they're doing? They're really hurting great pilots that put their lives in the line. CNN is scum, and so is MSDNC. They're all, and frankly, the networks aren't much better. It's all fake news, but they should not have done that. Those pilots hit their targets. Those targets were obliterated, and the pilots should be given credit. They're not after the pilots, they're after me. They want to try and demean. Iran will never rebuild its nuclear. From there? Absolutely not. That place is under rock. That place is demolished. The B-2 pilots did their job. They did it better than anybody could even imagine. They hit late in the evening. It was dark with no moon. And they hit that target with every one of those things, and that place is gone. But when I see CNN all night long, they're trying to say maybe it wasn't really as demolished as we thought. It was demolished. You take a look at the pinpricks and you see that place is gone. And I will say, I think CNN ought to apologize to the pilots of the B-2s. I think that MSDNC ought to apologize. I think these guys really, these networks and these cable networks are real losers. You're real losers.
True.
You're gutless losers. I say that to CNN because I watch it.
Yeah,
I
Jake.
have no choice. I got to watch that garbage. It's all garbage. It's
True.
all fake news. But I think CNN is a gutless group of people. And the people that run it, nobody even knows it's been sold so many times. But the people that run it ought to be ashamed. MSDNC, a guy named Brian Roberts, he heads it. He's a disgrace. He's a weak, pathetic disgrace.
Thank you, Mr. President, for saying that. True.
Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before.
Israel?
The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either.
Final blows.
But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Do you have kind of a Iran?
Mr. President, mic drop! Boom! Whoa, spicy moment there. You just want to let that one hang. Media's sitting there going, did he just say the F word? Did you catch that? Meltdown behind him. It's almost like you can't see it right now, but you know those scenes from like Mission Impossible where Tom Cruise like walking away from the building after the C4 explosive that they just attached to the side of the bad guy's facade. He then walks away, puts the glasses on behind him, giant explosions in the background. That just happened. He just got on the airplane. Stephen Chung came out. Happy birthday to Stephen. I think it was his birthday yesterday, I saw. And hopping aboard Marine One to take off to the Netherlands. So thank you, Mr. President, for that exchange. Of course, the airplane then up, the helicopter up and away, as beautiful as it can be. So Trump heading on out, but not before saying they don't know what the F they're doing and they just need to stop it.